What's good, y'all? I am back with video. What's good, Shavers Gang? How y'all out there doing? I hope great. Today I will be doing day part 2 of my testimony video. I left off that the school was not accredited. Christian Kingdom Academy. Not Christian. Cornerstone was not accredited because they would send the work home and you would have to do it online, basically, or they send the work home and it's not accredited. It's good to get a job, but that's it. That's what I was told. Then I found out about, and then, like I said, I went to the Christian Kingdom Academy and I was looking into their information. They said they was accredited, that you could go to college or whatever on their diploma. And I also went to the school to double check to see what accreditation, what state of credit was and what it meant. That basically what they told me, you had to take the test in front of someone for it to be accredited, because if no one see you take it, who's to say that you was the person that was taking the test? That's basically what it all summed down to. I got out of what they told me. So with that being said, I did that. Me, my dad, my mom paid for me to be able to go to Christian Kingdom Academy. I graduated. It was in Columbia. It's the little city is called Gaston, South Carolina. So we went to the graduation. We had a formal graduation. I graduated from there, went to Kenneth Schuler to go to school. So when I got to Kenneth Schuler, to make a long story short, they basically told me that the diploma was not accredited, that they did not take that diploma. So I pretty much gave up. I was just at my wit's end with the whole situation. It's like no matter what I did at that time, it was not good enough. So I basically just gave up a little bit on the getting my GED for a while. So y'all, what I did was just started living life, like trying to be grown, trying to, catch up, because within that time frame, I was not able to go to school, for cosmetology license. I couldn't go to cosmetology school. I started believing that the teachers was right and everything else. So I let that hurdle stop that show. And that was my fault. I don't blame nobody else. So shortly after that, I just was grown. I just was on my grown people. And what that means is, to be honest, y'all, I just thought like, well, if it, I don't want to deal with school at this point, because every year since then, since I got out of high school, I was going back to school trying to work towards getting my cosmetology license, which that did not come to pass. So once I did that, and I got pregnant. I met my kid's father, which I'm still with now. I met him. Well, I met other males that was friends, but that was it. We did not have a long-term relationship like that. It was what it was, whatever you want to call it then. Now, rather. So shortly after that, I met my kid's father, and I got pregnant with him, by him, and my first baby was a miscarriage. I had a miscarriage because we was out there playing tag and stuff, and I fell on my stomach. So I lost that baby October the 31st in 2006. And I got pregnant at the end of 2006 again with my oldest child, which was well, I want to say I found out in the beginning, which was in November. I mean January. November is not the beginning of the year. I'm sorry, y'all. That's my birthday month. But I got found out in September. So yeah, by the end of December I was pregnant or whatever. But I went to the doctor and whatever, what have you. And everything was going good. And when I had her, before I had her, I was moving into my first apartment. I was moving my baby father in our first apartment, which was the Groves. It's not the Groves anymore, it's Savannah Oaks, but that's what happened. I moved into my first apartment. She was the only child for 5 years, but I didn't just have my own child when I first moved out. I had my auntie kids, and I was raising them, and then his daughter came, so